Let's get to news from Afghanistan. Now, 14 people have lost their lives in a Taliban attack on a government security compound in central Afghanistan. Taliban terrorists detonated a car bomb in Ghazni city near an office of Afghanistan intelligence's main unit during morning rush hour. The blast is part of a wave of daily attacks by the Taliban and security personnel, and 6 civilians have died in the attack. More than 140 people have been wounded. Deceased include 13 adults and a child, while 27 children are among those injured. Attack came just hours before Taliban officials were scheduled to meet a group of Afghan delegates in Qatar as part of diplomatic efforts to end years of violence and build trust between Afghan civilians and the militant group. Remember, Taliban now holds sway over about half of Afghanistan and continue to intensify attacks on Afghan forces despite U.S. efforts towards a peace agreement to end the 18-year war. Well, unrest continues in Hong Kong. Fresh political violence broke out in Hong Kong as riot police bait and charge protesters in a bid to disperse demonstrators. Demonstrators were seen using umbrellas to defend themselves from the charge. Several protesters were also detained by riot police. Sunday's rallies were the first major protest since last Monday when the parliament was stormed. Sunday's protest began with protesters marched through the streets of Kowloon towards West Kowloon train station. The train station links Hong Kong to mainland China's high-speed rail network. In a bid to attract attention from mainland tourists, demonstrators were heard chanting in Mandarin instead of Cantonese, the language used in Hong Kong. Now, late into the evening, protesters continued to march down Nathan Road, the main thoroughfare in Kowloon, occupying half a street. They chanted slogans as they marched northwards. After reaching Mong Kok, police in riot gear formed into a line to stop protesters from advancing and demanded that they left. For nearly 3 weeks now, the tensions in Hong Kong have been on the rise over the controversial extradition bill. Protesters have been demanding a complete withdrawal of the now suspended bill, which would have allowed suspects from Hong Kong to be deported to mainland China for trial. Now, this bill has been suspended by Chief Executive Carrie Lam, but it has done little to quell public anger. Demonstrators are calling for the bill to be scrapped completely and demanding an investigation into alleged police brutality.